I'm Kat Ennis, and my boys are Jaden, who will be going into grade 9, and Jack, who'll be in grade 7. We were in Barrie in Simcoe County and came to the conclusion that there really wasn't a great opportunity for our boys in the area. We looked south and really were treated like numbers, and they didn't know who we were, they didn't know who our boys were. We came up to RLC and immediately everyone knew my name, my son's names, and you feel like family here from the second you walk onto campus. It really also met our goals for small school where our kids are going to be known and loved, and especially at a time when your kids are teenagers. You want to surround them with people who are going to be those positive influences, and guide them through those times that are really challenging, where our kids are starting to move away from our connection as parents, but this felt like the perfect place for us. I know my boys can handle challenges, and I know that they can handle academics. What I am more concerned about as a parent in this day and age is, can they handle those social emotional pieces? Will there be people around them who will see mistakes and help them work through them? Are there people who are going to care about them enough not to give up on them in those moments? Because we all make mistakes, and I want to make sure my kids know how to navigate those challenges. When they get out into the real world after high school, I want them to be confident and make good decisions, and that's way more important to me than an insanely rigorous academic program. I think we can push our kids too much on the academic side when really what we need are good people who are going to become good leaders. And so when I look at RLC, it feels sometimes like a summer camp when you walk around, but that's amazing. I would have loved to have gone here and to have the opportunity to be outdoors. I think when it comes to mental health, the connection to the land, being able to walk between classes and take some deep breaths and not be in a building all day, they've got years to look forward to of being in buildings when they're working. I want them to have more, and they're getting more here than they would in a school that has massive buildings and facilities. Safety was absolutely a consideration when we looked at RLC. And one of the pieces we did when we came up for our student of the day was we drove right into Rosseau and we went to the general store. And so my boys already have a connection to the general store and going through all the aisles and seeing and meeting the people who run the store. And so then to come to RLC for our tour and hear that the kids walk up and get pizza, or they go and they are able to go and connect and get supplies they need, I think that piece is really important. This place is really wrapped around community, and the community piece is something that can be missing in bigger institutions.